Hello, folks. It's Paul Harrison here. Hope you're well on this Wednesday. Let's get straight into it. The first stock we've got is CBEY, Charlie Bravo Echo Mike Echo Yankee. Having a look at it, yes, we do have some support just below 7. This is a classic gapping setup that I'm looking for, well, that I'm aware of. It's gapped down here. It's gapped down significantly. It's found some support, as we're not surprised it's finding it around about the just below the $7 mark. What I would expect to see about 60% of the time is some consolidation, and then I would not expect it to go up very rapidly. You'll probably see a sell-off coming down here, so probably one I would stay away from. Then we have eBay. eBay was not one that I would see traded in the next day or two. I got some support around about 50, but really these express reviews are for stocks that are possibly going to go the next day or two. I wasn't interested in the internal support that some people were having around about 51, 51.50. I wanted to come down to the external support to get into that trade. Then we have MDVN. MDVN. Okay, this is a stock that's got some resistance around about the $58 mark, 58.30. It broke down yesterday. I think actually this stock has an earnings announcement, I think, coming out today. So it'd be interesting to see how that one goes. Let's just sit in the announcements, the earnings. I think somebody was talking about an earnings announcement that was coming up on this, because the next one is the 4th of the 11th. So yeah, I'm not sure what's not showing there, but might be one worth checking. But that's a huge down day there. It's a pretty big down day. Not huge in comparison to what the stock has done before, but yeah, it can be a pretty fast-moving stock, this one. Then we have CVGW. And we had some upward trending support. Yep, no major issues there, or maybe a day late. Maybe yesterday or the day prior to that, but you still would have had to use this as your stop loss, because that is the lowest point of the bounce there. Then we have JBL, the infamous JBL. JBL. The stock has rallied significantly. I had a look at this and I thought, what's going on here? But then I looked over the 2-year time frame, and there was some resistance around about here. Again, I'll say it again, I'm not a huge fan of not a huge fan of looking for the 2-year time frame. I just think it throws things out a little bit. But what this does give us is almost a perfect entry point there. So clear zoom, you'd probably be having to use that as your stop loss there, which is pretty significant. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's something you're going to have to do the calculation on, though. So that's JBL. JBL, then we had NATL. Reason I'm trying to keep these relatively quick, folks, is because people just want to get through them, have a quick glance at them, and get an idea of what's going on. We could have some upward trending support here. We could also have some horizontal support as well. Again, the stock hasn't gapped, but it's gapped a little bit, but it's sold off quite significantly, and holding a support line there at the moment. Again, I'm just concerned with those stocks that have a lot of weight coming down. Then we have Triple D. Some upward trending support, pretty straight up there. Again, some resistance around about the $50 mark, but the biggest challenge I have with that is, of course, that is May, June, July. It's just under 4 months. So I do like them really being more than 4 months. We have SLCA. And again, another upward trending support line like that. I'd rather have it down like that though. Yep. So it would have to come down to that support line to get me into the trade. Again, it's worth holding off to getting the right price, folks, because you want to be selective. You know, you only want to take trades that are going to make sense for you. So hope that's helpful. All the very best for your trading. Speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye bye.